Holy smokes, it's time. Yes. What's going on? What's up, everybody? Alexo Crypto here. Late as usual from the Tool concert. I'm wearing the Tool apparel. Oh, yeah. What a concert. What a concert. What is going up? What is going down? Bitcoin is. What's going on? Jonathan Schaefer with the first. Beating everybody out. French toaster in the chat. Hola. My voice. You know when it's like, it's sore. Because I've been going, woo, yeah, all night. Okay. I'm all stuffed up. Back to the tissues. But we're ready. We're ready. What's going on, guys? Wow. Wow. I'm almost grateful I didn't live stream this morning, because if we live stream at 8:30, I was just rewatching it, which you should always do when you come to the charts. You should watch at least the last time you're really on the charts. For me, it was around 12 o'clock last night. I had a wonderful sleep in. Thank you very much. I didn't get home till like 2 in the morning. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that stuff. So it wasn't like I was hungover. However, whoa, I sound like I have a deep voice. However, I feel like my voice isn't my own voice. However, there was lots of screaming, lots of jumping, lots of fun. I'll send some videos, but Tool was great last night. Me and Mrs. Otter had a great time. Thank you guys for caring, if you do. However, we have had a dump and a pump. What's going on, Jeet Corp? What's going on? Lunar Beaches Crypto in the chat, asking if he should short. I mean, for me, I got to the charts and I got FOMO, right? Like, that's the initial feeling. Like, you come here, and you know what? What was this? 8:30? Bang. Okay, 8:30. Yeah. Okay. So this is when we would have gone live, right? This is when we would have gone live this morning, and like, we're all gonna die. Where to go? My God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. So we have had a dump and a pump. Will you blow my house down? Right? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, had a great fall, and they put him back together again. He's all the way back up here again, okay? Schaefer said he was in a long from 400 here. Around here. Yeah, around here. So Schaefer got a little bit scared when it came back. Don't lie, Schaefer. However, we just rolled over here. And now we have a V-shaped recovery, as everyone can say. Steve H, watch out, the newest wrench. The newest wrench, he wants to use his powers. So be very cautious here. Be very cautious. He might mute you or kick you. So be very cautious here. So Bitcoin's had a little dumper pumper, eh? So of course I feel the FOMO. I missed out. I had the level marked out. And we were saying very simply yesterday, it was actually quite funny. I was like, oh, it actually worked. So we were saying there is this trend line. Okay, this beautiful trend line. Oops, not that one. And we were saying just move this box along this trend line. Okay, that's simply what we said. Move the box along the dang trend line. Okay? That was my non-financial advice yesterday. And guess what, guys? We moved the box along the damn trend line, and it worked perfectly, okay? Okay, not saying I'm some magical box genius, and don't be rude. Don't be rude, okay? However, we nailed it, okay? We nailed it. We've nailed a couple things. Even yesterday, the morning trade setup, we nailed it, okay? We nailed it. So we'll go into that. We'll keep blowing our nose because my nose is runny and I'm congested and I've been screaming all night last night and had a wonderful time, though, right? Now, don't ask me why a band such as Tool, which is full of black clothes-wearing stoners, probably people in their mid-30s to late 50s, has a concert on a Monday night. Okay? Let me get that straight. On a Monday night. And the thing was packed. Like, I think 14,000 people were there. So, it was quite a spectacular show. I was very impressed, and I was very happy. The playlist was on fire, and we had lots of fun. So, where can we see this price going? We have levels of support and resistance. I told Schaefer if he's looking to take some profits around 37,350. Cheers to thy on the beach. I say 350 because my key level is 382, right? So you want to take profits prior to getting there, right? Before you hit that key level of resistance, because you might not get there. So we've dumped, and we've half pumped, right? We've recovered the halfway there. Now, I was going through, and I don't see any very, big news. Cryptocurrency announcement is expected from the U.S. Department of Justice. Bitcoin reacted. Okay. I see some things like that. However, don't see anything very significant. Are you guys looking at anything that is significant? Maybe I'm unaware of it because, I slept in this morning because, old man, late, rock concert, all that good stuff. So what can we see here? I see like a... Could this be? This isn't a head and shoulders. Come on. Imagine. I don't see that at all. I see some sort of wedge, though. I see something like this, where you can see these highs are connected, right? And obviously the lows are connected. So I see some sort of flag, wedge, whatever you want to call it, looking to pop off. But we'll have to be very patient here. We're in the middle of the range. A long and a short right now is no good for me. The setup was this morning down at that box, okay? So we're going to have to take a look, do a deep dive, wonder what's going on with Bitcoin, what's going on with the rest of the crypto market. We could take a look here and see if there's any movers today. We got Solana, BNB, Cardano. Okay. Avalanche has recovered a little bit. We knew it crashed 7% or something the other day. Okay. Yeah, it's recovered quite nice. Okay. Yeah, so there's some things to look at here for sure. What we can do to be profitable, how we can attack this range, and where we think it's going to go. B-Team Crypto's popping off. What's going on, B-Team Crypto? Thank you so much, B-Team. Commenting on all the DCA videos I've made recently, man. Thank you so much for your support, man. Hey, guys, if you're supporting the channel, just smash the like button and comment and all that stuff, that they say to do that helps the algorithm say that this is the best place to be. I live near Maynard. He has 2 wineries. Yeah, man. Yeah, Maynard is a man. Maynard was killing it last night. How many cigarettes did you smoke last night? There was actually we're inside a hockey arena, a massive hockey arena, okay? However, there was like 4 or 5 punks in front of us with their vapes and their marijuana vapes. So I don't smoke and I don't drink or any of that shit. So they're all there just fucking huffing away. I'm like, I told Grandma, I was like, Grandma, if I come home and I smell like a cannabis factory, it's because we're in Canada, first of all, and I'm going to a rock concert, okay? However, it was good fun. My, yeah, I sound like a different human. Just hearing myself, it's like, whoa, hey, sexy, can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh, yeah. I love your DCA video, bro. I hold about every coin you have covered, except Bitcoin Cash. No, don't hold Bitcoin Cash. Cut that out, man. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna do Algo, Atom, and H bar. I have them lined up next, so we're gonna keep going through them all. There's a lot to cover. So what can we make of this range? Well, let's pull a volume. This is how I would do it early in the morning. So yeah, we came down point of control. We've bounced. We're coming back. Okay, we've came up to another volume node up here. We've bounced, come back. So it looks like we've gotten a bounce. We've continued this uptrend, and we're working our way up. So exactly, that's right, BT. That's it. Hey, someone. See, that's what you do. Someone requested it, so you do it, right? Right. Sometimes against my own will, right? Nice Fibonacci here. Okay, I'm just getting it. I'm doing this fresh off the top for you guys because I woke up and I'm like, shit. Maybe I should have got up and done my job this morning, but I didn't. That's just reality. Oh, that 2 hour looks disgusting. Look at that wick, man. Look at that wick. So we got quite a dumper rally here. And simply, we noticed in this market that we're getting people just wrecked, right? Getting people wrecked is what the market maker has been doing. You're pumping and dumping. You're pumping, you're dumping, okay? And the pumps seem to be taking a little bit longer than the dumps, okay? If we look at this, the pumps, this one was pretty aggressive with the slower dump. But these pump and dumps recently have been pump and then dump over time. So this dump has been very aggressive. And it's bounced quite nicely, okay? So right down into our key level that we were looking at the other day. Then also yesterday, we were bouncing around up here, okay? Which was quite annoying, to be fair. This zigzag here. However, we did catch this beautiful short setup in the morning, this one here. That was given in advance in the free Discord. So if you're not in the free Discord, join us there. That was given in advance, and it was literally like I was off by $7, okay, and I was under it, so it would have been accurate, right? So we give the trade setups every morning, except this morning because obviously I was tired this morning, so I didn't get to the charts. However, very weird price action yesterday. Let's see if it leads us to this dump, okay? So that's what I like to look at is how did this lead us to this dump here? So how could we have gotten into a short up here with continuation, right? That's what I would like to see. I always like to go and back check on everything and make sure that I'm aware. Also, we're going to get market cipher. I've decided we're just going to get market cipher. Stick with what we know. And I've reached out to Chart Prime, and Chart Prime and I, they're going to give me like a 2 months free trial thing. So we're going to try out some Chart Prime, but however, we're going to stick to what we know on this channel, but we're going to get a free trial from Chart Prime. I just reached out to the guy who runs the damn thing, and I said, hey, run a channel. Like to try it. Let me know if that's cool. So we're going to have a look at Chart Prime. However, we'll make our own decision as a community, okay? We'll make our own decision as a community. Coming up here, you can see you're getting higher highs, lower lows. Okay, I can see that. Lower lows across the board. So this could be a signal of momentum shifting to the downside here, even though that we're making higher highs throughout. So that's your first kind of indication of a divergence within price action, okay? And this is on the 15-minute. For anything more longer term, 15-minute maximum. You don't want to get down into those like 10-minute, 5-minute charts, okay? Let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour blow off top, okay, very key. Like you can see, blow off top at a key level of resistance, movement to the downside. Okay, so there would have been an opportunity to enter here, but not much warning for this one. Not much warning, just a nice trickle down, okay? And then a bang on your ass. And then if you don't take profits early, you're getting pumped on, right? So hard to trade these things right now. So like don't FOMO in, don't beat yourselves up because you didn't catch this big move, okay? For me, I didn't catch the damn move. I was sleeping, okay? So how can we set ourselves up? How can we set ourselves up in order to be profitable today and possibly tomorrow? Well, we have I believe it's minutes coming out. Let's look. We have minutes coming out at 2 o'clock. Okay, so this could affect the market. So possibly wait till that happens at 2 o'clock. So right now, unless you're scalping in and out of those trades quickly, I don't suggest you go for anything kind of long-term. Plus, we're in the middle of the range right now, where it's no bueno, okay? We're looking for a continuation back up to this red line here, right? So we've said like it's bouncing between this red line and wicking out, right? So we get this bounce within here. However, we're getting these little brief periods of where it dips out right here and dips out right here, right? Dips out right here, dips out right here, and dips out right here, right? So within this red line, you got to be careful with those trades, okay? You got to be careful with those trades. We look for it to come back in, come back out, come back in, and come back out until it wants to break out, right? More sideways we go, the more bullish it is for the bulls, okay? The more sideways, the more it gives time for all the oscillators to reset and then pump on our ass, okay? So we need to be very cautious. Right now, we're simply flagging out, starting to flag out, looking to pop up, okay? That's what I can see. Let me see. 5 minute. Flag out. Yep. Here's your flag. Going to the upside. Okay, cautious. They did come back for the shorts here, so we could roll over a little bit more. Need to be cautious here. You could pull a fib from the bottom of here to the top of here and look for a retracement. We got it to the 0.5, okay? However, it could still come down and then continue up. So patience. That's all I can say is patience. In my deep, sexy, Barry White voice. Jeanette, what's going on, Jeanette? Damn, that morning move was wild, shaking people out before the mega pump. I missed it. I was sleeping. What a loser, right? What a loser. Yeah, so we're flagging out right now. Where do we look for longs and shorts? Well, let's do some TA on this stuff. So let's go to the 12 minute. Let's see where some fibs are. We got our key levels, right? We're very aware of where our key levels are, where our volume nodes are. So let's pull a fib for the entire range now. Look at that. Beautiful golden pocket. I love when that all works out, eh? Okay, so the golden pocket, boom, hit on it. Okay, for me, I would likely pull it from this one here. This would be where I'd pull it, just so I know that that's where the move kind of started. So you can see golden pocket here, bounce back down. So look at that. It lines up perfectly with this, with our key levels here. So we have these levels here marked out. Make sure you have them marked out on your guys' charts. We'll mark them out for you here, and we'll send it into the Discord just so that everybody has them. And we look for reactions. And as you know, the red lines are more important than the gray lines, okay? So just so that you guys are aware, the red lines are more important than the gray lines. And we're watching price work its way along and up. It's just working its way up, right? So we need to be aware of these levels. However, we also need to practice good risk management. Within this environment right now, it's very choppy. It's very liquidate hungry. It's hunting, right? Like I can go to BTC liquidations here. Let's see how many longs got wrecked. Okay, let's see how many longs got wrecked. Oh, 1 hour. So within 4 hours, 64 million longs got wrecked, okay? Within 4... Holy shit. 64 million, guys, okay? Within 24 hours, 120 million longs got wrecked. With 12, 75 million, okay? So longs have gotten wrecked, okay? So they're hunting. Okay? We're not out of the woods yet. We have made some nice progress. However, it's not going to make it, easy for us. It's not supposed to be easy for us. It's supposed to be challenging, right? If this was easy, then everybody and their brother and their sister would do it. So we want to separate ourselves from the pack. We want to be on top of our game, practicing good risk management with a healthy strategy where we're all looking to take advantage of the market, in and out, grab our money and run, okay? We don't want to play with the market maker. So, very nice move this morning. We had the level set up in advance. I can't believe how perfectly it hit. And just draw that trend line and watch the trend line get respected. Wow. Simple TA, right? So, we're watching that today. But where can we look for price to come today. So we have these levels. We bounced off a beautiful level, golden pocket here, retracement level. We can pull a fib from the bottom. Let's pull a fib from the bottom to the top here, right? So we'll be looking for a bounce off of here. So we'll draw a box here. Just an area, right? Have an area of an idea. I'm going to draw here and here. These are going to be my two levels, right? I always make a sandwich. You always like a good sandwich, right? So we make a sandwich in the morning where we look for price to come and bounce, okay? So we'll be looking for shorts here, and we'll be looking for longs down there. And where are these levels? Well, I just gave them to you, but we'll mark them again and share this into the Discord as well. But we want to be cautious because we know with this one here, we know that there's a more key level below us here at 36,450, okay? So we always want to practice good risk management and wait for our entry signals, okay? Wait for that exhaustion, wait for that signal that says, hey, divergence, go time, right? Go time. And for me, I don't want to hold these too long. I want to be in and out and pay myself. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I'm sneezing. Too much smoke last night. All these crazy smokers. You know what's funny? I used to be a smoker for 15, 16 years, okay? For 16 years, I was a smoker, so I used to smoke 2 packs a day as a carpenter. And now I've quit for 3 years December. 3 years in December I'll quit smoking for. 3 years. Look at that. You can do it too. Even with my deep voice. It doesn't even feel like my voice today. Thank you, Toaster. Thank you. Much love, man. Much love. So this is what we do. We go through, we give our trading ideas, and then we trade them as well. So that's the important thing too, is that I'm looking for these trades just as much as you are. And I think that's important as someone who's trying to help you guys. It's important that I trade too. I'm straight edge, man. I'm straight edge. Yeah, I don't drink or smoke or anything. Nothing. I had my fun. I quit all that shit. Almost 4.5 years of nothing. No drinking, no smoking, no drugging, no nothing. Straight clean life, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Awesome. You've quit for 3 years ago also. That's awesome. Yeah. I was 2 packs a day, carpenter by trade, man. Had a dart hanging out of my mouth every single day, man. And they're like $20 a pack here in Canada, man. You're spending $40 a day just smoking. Burning your money away. And now we can burn it on. Now we can just burn it in crypto. Oh, man. Hey, no problem with any herbal. Nobody ever smoked weed and went and, got into a fight and kicked everyone's ass just because, alcohol's worse, man, in my opinion. Alcohol, that's that nasty stuff, man. However, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to say, hey, it's all good. It's all good. I used to be a massive chronic, too. The bongs and all this shit, No more. Maybe we do some lifestyle videos for all you chronics in here. You can quit too. Oh, man. Hey, it's a good life. There's a lot of clarity. And look, I can go to rock concerts and not be inebriated. Look, there's inspiration all across the board, right? My nose is fucked. Sorry. I apologize. You can still go to rock concerts and have a friggin' awesome time. An awesome time. I don't know if I could show you a video. I don't think so. I could share it. I'll share it on Discord. But me and Mrs. Otter were having a great time last night. I don't know. If this will. Woo-hoo. Yeah, good times. Good times, man. Good vibes. Good vibes. Okay, so these are the two areas we're looking for trades. Within here and here. What do we think is going to happen right now? Right now, we're waiting till 2 o'clock. We'll see what the move starts. We're waiting till 2 o'clock, and we'll see if the market's going to give us anything more today. Okay, it's given us a V-shaped recovery. However, let's do a top-down analysis on Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go through that and let's take a bigger look. We'll get rid of the levels and the rectangles and all that good stuff. Open it up to the dance floor. I bet you look good on the dance floor. Very much overbought. Coming up, looking like it wants to curl over on the weekly, okay? Very simple. VWAP's coming to the zero line. We're looking for a bounce here, okay? We got this very bullish-looking hammer candle at the top of a range, okay? Which, to me, I typically want to see a hammer candle at the bottom of a range. Like this. I would like to see it something down here. Like that one. Right? I would like to see that. But it happened at the top of the range, which means there's probably bullish continuation here. However, they're not going to make it easy for us to jump into a long. Obviously, look what happened today, right? So we flip down. We know we have the red dot confirmed on the 4-day, and we're looking for the posturing of the VWAP to come up. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. No big signals as of yet. We're just being patient here. Now, we know we have this big bearish divergence on the 2-day. Okay, but money flow is counteracting that. Okay, we can see that as well. So we're watching that as well. The VWAP here was posturing to the upside, looking to cross over, but with the dump today, it has started to point down. Okay, so that is a bearish signal as well. So we'll have to be patient here with what it's going to give us today. Now let's go over to the daily and let's take a look at the candles within this range. So we can see slow grind up, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. Okay, so we can see there's a very nice trend line here throughout. It came back, it touched all the way through. And it's failing to break through this trend, right? Like if we lose this, we look for the retest and then the dump down, right? And our levels below, very simple. We have one down here, right around 34,000, 34,000, and then we have 32.8 and 31.8. Okay, 32.8 and 31.8. Those are two main levels that we're looking for Bitcoin if it does fall below. Okay, if it does fall below. We also made a beautiful CME gap that has been filled now, okay? So we were talking about this yesterday, the CME gap. We drew it out. We're like, okay, probably going to get filled. It got a little bit filled, but not all the way. And we've definitely filled it now, okay? So that's gonzo, okay? That's gonzo. However, we zoom out and we look down. We know that we do have a CME gap down below here, this 34,000 area that I just mentioned, okay? So that's why we're looking for, if we do fall down, we're looking for it to come around this area right here, around 34,300, okay? That's the area. Initially, this is my first area where I look for a bounce, okay? And we look for it to come down, fill it in, and then continue its way upwards. So that would be kind of my first kind of look, okay? We can pull volume here. We can also see that we do have a big volume node as well that aligns with that. So that would be very good confluence in my opinion. However, you can also pull a fib from there and pull it all the way to the top here. And you can see that we also have a nice golden pocket as well, okay? So this is just very simple building confluence throughout. So this is your major area where we look for a bounce, okay? So we draw that out. We make sure that we're aware of it. 34,000. 350, 400, that area, okay, for more of a swing trade, right? That's my confluence setup for more of a long-term trade. So if we do lose this trend line, come down and then we continue off to the races, okay? Also a very, very nice area to probably DCA initially if we think that would be a good buy. I mean, do we get down here even, right? So we need to be very cautious of where we're DCAing and levels that we're looking for confluence, okay? So with the daily, we can see that we're also getting higher highs here and then lower lows on the momentum waves, diverging. However, look how thick this bloody money flow is, okay? It's pretty wild. And we are still very much Stochastic is still hanging out up here, very much overbought, right? So it's just hanging out around here until we can see like a real cool down on the stochastics and the VWAP cross the zero line, which it's threatening to do right now. I'm not looking for it to dump too hard. Okay, we want to see it hold this trend line, which it has. Okay, so that's kind of the big picture of how I'm looking at this. But yeah, if we do lose this level, we look to come down to that 34,300 area. And then besides that, we look to chop sideways and up. Okay, sideways and up, right? Because the bulls are clearly in control. Everybody and their brother and their sisters and their cats and their dogs and their otters are all looking at higher prices, 40,000, etc. Okay, so I'm part of that gang because you don't fight the trend until the end. Okay, so we look for good entries. We look to ride those trades out. We look to get in and out quickly because we can see that the market maker and they're all trying to grab liquidity, right? $120 million liquidated in longs today. Okay, so that's very, very crucial for me. I'm very much an in and out scalp trader, so I've been killing it, right? Because there's volume, there's money to be made as long as you're practicing good risk management. Okay. Going down to the 8 hour, we can see that money flow is starting to come out on the shorter term time frames. Okay, that's something that's indicative to me, where I can see that money flow has peaked and it is starting to come out. Okay, with lower momentum here, with these coming down here, so we can see this wedge that we drew earlier in the stream. So we'll look for it to hold and we'll look for it to break. Right. However, along these areas, we can look for areas of entry. Okay, so be very cautious, but also be aware. Be aware. Have some faith in your TA and practice good risk management, and set yourselves up for success. Right? Don't be trading in the middle of the sandwich. Right? Don't be FOMOing in after a dump and a pump. Right? Like I'm not trading at least until after 2 o'clock, and even then, I'm very very cautious because I can see there's very quick, sporadic moves in the market, meaning stops get hunted. Stops get hunted. So, yeah, we're coming back up to this volume node here. Money flow is coming out. The 4 hour, we're very obsessed with these 4 hour trigger waves. Why? Because they've worked. Okay, so now we can see the 4 hour is cooling down. So by tomorrow, we should probably see this 4 hour come down here and do something like this if we're going to get a pop off, okay? And that could be a very bullish sign. However, remember, guys, Thursday markets are closed. Friday is a half day because of American Thanksgiving, okay? We have NVIDIA earnings tonight, okay? So tomorrow morning might be a bit hectic, okay? Because we got earnings of the big tech, the big tech, those guys. We got big tech coming in tomorrow. So got NVIDIA hitting 500. NVIDIA is hitting 500. Everybody is super bullish. It's looking very overbought, right? Very overbought, looking like it can come down, NVIDIA. So that could dump the market if they have bad earnings, okay? I mean, NVIDIA's gangster, obviously. It's been doing super well because of all the chips and stuff. However, proceed with caution. Earnings are especially with big companies such as NVIDIA, can be detrimental to all markets depending on how it reacts, because it's going to affect the S&P 500. Now, the S&P 500, we were saying, don't mind me and my allergies. We were saying it's going to come up and fill this gap and then dump. Okay, we said this yesterday. Guess what? It's come up and it's half filled the gap. Half filled, man. Half filled. So, and a gap down this morning. You can see a gap down this morning. Let's go into the 12-minute here. Stretch her out. A gap down this morning. So we've had a little bit of a push back on the stock market here. So maybe it comes back and it fills this and then it heads down. So that's kind of, it could be leaving gaps at the top too. Okay, it could be leaving gaps at the top because there's a gap up here. We said it was going to come back and fill it, but it didn't fully fill that gap, okay, from before. So, and it's left many gaps on the way up, So very nice move from the S&P. No complaints, right? Nice move. The market's looking healthy. However, very, very very cautious here because with such an aggressive move to the upside with the S&P, for me means bigger retracement, right? We can see a V-shaped recovery, right? We're not out of the woods yet, guys. We're not out of the woods yet. Don't think it's all sunshine and roses here with the debt and all that stuff. DOJ announcement today. Maybe the Binance is paying them $4 billion to make charges go away. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that $4 billion. Wasn't there something on Kraken too? Like I'm on Crypto Panic. I normally just get it from Crypto Panic, guys. I'm not like some news specialist here. Shibarium, Chainlink, Charles Hoskins, some Altman to do a Cardano partner chain. That's interesting. But yeah, DOJ announcement, significant. Okay, here we are. Ooh. Our favorite lady. What's going on, Yellen? Yeah. Okay. Department of Justice, significant cryptocurrency enforcement actions during the upcoming press conference Tuesday afternoon. Alongside Attorney General Merrick Garland, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco, and CFTC Chair Rostin Behnam are expected to speak. So these douche canoes, I mean, these people are speaking today, and it's unclear of what kind of enforcement action will be announced, though, as reported by Blockworks on Monday, the Justice Department and Binance have been working towards a multi-billion-dollar settlement, which would prevent an FTX-like crash. So this, to me, is good, because you gotta protect the retail investors, man. Like, how many people lost their bag on FTX? Whew, we're popping up here. We could be having a little trade setup. We'll get back to you, BTC. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some... See, as a trader, I'm not accountable to just reading news for you guys. Look at this. We're coming up to it. Oh, I said I wouldn't trade till 2 o'clock, but this looks mighty tempting. We're coming up. We're going to take the trade on the live, man. Let's go. Let's take a look. Then we'll get back to yelling. Don't yell at me, okay? Higher highs. Don't get no divergence there. No divergence there. Hey, traders helping traders. I mean, I want to get my cheddar too, man. No trade yet. Sorry. Going back to Yellen. No trade yet. Stragahar, what's going on, man? What's going on, Stragahar? CVD chart and BTCTA. Huh, you looking at that too, bro? I got that on my other screen. We got a nice divergence. Dumperelli coming in. Higher highs, lower lows. Higher market structure. Here comes the dump. In my opinion. Looking at that too. I like it, brew. Look at this guy. Crushing it. Where did you post it, Brewberry? I don't know where it is. Traders helping traders, man. That's what it's all about. Just posted CVD. Oh, BTCTA. Sorry. I got to read the whole thing. Higher highs. Lower lows, higher highs. Follow the... Yes. Price making higher lows. Yes. New positions opening up. Yes. Overall statement, Steve, which way you think it's going? To me, this is saying down. Maybe I'm wrong. In the short term, it says down. However, lots of push upwards here. So short term down, long term, if we go to 30 minutes here, long term lower lows, higher highs on the price action, lower lows on the open interest. So ours is just swapped around. So lower lows, open interest. Could be pushing higher here. Could be pushing higher here. Could be pushing higher here. Look at Kyle. Kyle's killing it. Good job. Yes, punishing bears. I agree. I agree. Man, I love people winning. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love seeing you guys win. Makes my day. Yeah, continuation here. Bouncing off the 200 moving average on the 5. However, the 5 is pretty insignificant. Let's look at the 30 here. Okay, no trade right now. No trade right now. Let's go back to the Janet Yellen. Okay, what is she saying? It's unclear what kind of enforcement action. So they do $4 billion to $5 billion would allow Binance to continue operation and give law enforcement access to its database. Okay, so the DOJ. However, the press conference may not be related to Binance, as the DOJ announced this morning that it will also seize $9 million of Tether from a scam operation exploiting victims through romance scams. Oh, romance and cryptocurrency confidence scams. So don't pay people for romance. Okay, that's what the message is. Tether on Monday said it froze 225 million USDT after it collaborated with the DOJ investigating that also included the U.S. Secret Service and OKX. The funds Tether claimed were linked to Southeast Asia-based human trafficking ring. Oh, great. Okay, so this will be interesting to see how it affects the markets, how Binance, because Binance is massive, right? And they want to be transparent. So hopefully they can be, unlike FTX, a better exchange for everybody so that the cryptocurrency industry can be better for you guys too, right? And for all the people who get wrecked by these idiots who are absolutely disgusting, in my opinion. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, so we're getting a continuation here. We're pushing back up. Let's get back into the Bitcoin price because we're traders here, help it traders, and that's what it's all about. So you can see we're getting a little bit of pushback. Okay, coming up, making higher highs. No divergence as of yet. This looks like a nice continuation. I told Schaefer to take profits at 350. Can we get to 350? It was not financial advice, but we want to try and help people. Because my key level is at 381 here. So I told him to front run it a little bit at 350 when we come up to that area. However, it looks like it's getting a little bit of a rejection right now. Higher highs. Money flow is curving up on the short-term time frames here. 15-minute coming to the zero line, pushing upwards. Trying to build confluence to this move right now. We'll get the EMAs off the charts. Where did all my indicators go? Okay. I see lots of room here on the 30-minute after this big V-shaped recovery. Massive push up. Okay. I think this dump needed to happen. You can see it very much like up in the buying area. So it's very good cool off for Bitcoin. However, look at this 2 hour. What a wick. We could get at, if we continue pushing up here, the 2 hour trigger. This looks very bullish to me. If we come to the zero line here, we could be pushing up, get a green dot. Okay, this resets in how long? We got 1 hour until the 2 hour trigger wave. Okay, massive bullish candle here. and push up. So if we continue to push here, the 2 hour could trigger us to the upside. The 1 hour has confirmed the green dot is pushing up the crossover of the VWAP, and the money flow is starting to curl up. However, we noticed that the VWAP or the money flow is coming down, so we need to watch this here and see if we can continue to push up on the 1 hour. Very interesting to see. But yeah, we'll see if we can get a reaction at this key level of resistance as it's coming up and pushing towards higher prices. Makes sense. Makes sense. I think patience right here is the only play. It's a bit risky. Flagging out, push up. Okay. Yeah, so patience is required a lot of the time in this game. Let's see Bookmap. What's Bookmap saying? Lots of buys, lots of sells. Quite a tug of war here. People aren't looking for shorts. And well, you got some at 37,350. Like I said, 37,350. And then some at 37,650. Not much, though. So Bookmap's not giving us too much. CVD coming back up, leveling out. Short term, higher high, lower low. So probably a little bit of a push back right now after making a higher high, like continuation here. We can draw a simple trend line here of momentum to the upside, and we can follow that. And we'll look for price. If it breaks out of here, we look for the retest and then the confirmation to go short. That would be a good idea. Just being patient right now. We're above the VWAP. Price typically wants to come back and chop around this middle area. So we'll be patient with that as well. Okay? If there's any alts or anything else you guys would like me to look at, I'd be glad to. I'm just kind of sharing my thoughts right now. I'm sorry I wasn't here at 8:30. Great concert last night. Had a great time with Mrs. Otter. Good fun. So pushing back on all these shorts. Got some key levels above us. Be patient here. So I'll renew the market cipher. I'll bite the bullet, pay for the market cipher, and we'll continue on our merry way in this beautiful community. Huh. Wow, Matic's a bit different here, eh? I always look at East first. Okay. Matic head and shoulders, knees and toes, I'm pretty sure I saw. Oh, man. Guys, what is this? Matic looks like it wants to die. It's down 5% right now. I mean, if there's no textbook play, it doesn't get much more, like, obvious than that, right? After you've broken this uptrend here, continuation downwards. I mean, measured move. So, guys, if you want to pick up some Matic, jeez, Matic's just been slammed, man. So we're getting a divergence here. That's one thing I can see here on the 4 hour is that you got this lower low with the higher low here. So you are getting a 4 hour divergence, which can pop off. So this is very risky, okay? Because we're at the neckline here of the head and shoulders. This is very much a make or break. If you lose this, you're flying downwards, right? If you lose this, you're flying downwards. However, so a little bit of hopium. Whenever I look at Matic, I look at ETH, right? Because I find they're very correlated. So you can see ETH looks a bit different, right? It looks like it had its dip down and it's popped back up, right? Just like everything else has, except for Matic hasn't had its pop back up, right? So right now, Matic is looking very unhealthy. It's getting hammered. We would like to see Matic break this. This has acted as pretty good support. Let's pull a fib from the top here to the... Yeah, so 786. 786 bounce. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Could be a good opportunity for a long. I wouldn't take it. I'd wait for a break of structure down here. What do I mean by that? I would like to see this get above this red line here. So getting pummeled, right? Very choppy sideways action here. Yeah, I would like to see Matic work its way back up, and at least that's where my long would be. I'd like to see it break this high here. Shift. Thank you. It's got to get above 79 cents here. And then you can look for the retest. Pull a fib off of whatever the high is up here. Swing low to swing high. And look for that golden pocket 786.5 area, right? What's in there? Yeah, it's not looking too healthy though. Fuck. Taking a beating. It's weird because you look across the map here. We got Matic's down 4% and everything else is only about 0.5, right? So very different. No problem, Steve. Much love, brother. You could say it's lost this and it's retesting, right? You could say it's lost this area and it's retesting right now, right? It's lost it down and now it's retesting and it could continue downwards, right? But if you look across at the other market, everything else has gotten a bounce. So that tells me opposite, right? Like you can see even AVAX. AVAX got that 6% dump yesterday. Maybe it's happening in a lag effect for ADA or for Matic where you've gotten the bounce, right? You've gotten the bounce. We're waiting for the bounce for Matic as well, right? Because you did get that massive drawdown yesterday of 6% on AVAX, and then now you're back up making higher highs. So could be a lag effect there happening with Matic. I mean, I hold Matic, so I'm bullish on it long term, but this doesn't look good. No problem, Steve. No problem, brother. If we break VWAP, I think I'm going to long, yeah. Yeah, that VWAP's coming down. Yeah. 78 cents VWAP. Curling up. Do we see any like bullish divergence on the shorter term time frames here? So we're flagging out. I would like to see a dip of the toes, kind of like this. Bullish divergence on a shorter term time frame. But like you said, if we bounce off the VWAP, come back, retest, and then continue upwards, that'd be nice too. Possible opportunities here. Just wait for that confirmation bias. Mine would be a swing failure pattern to the downside, bullish divergence, failing to make beautiful. Thanks, Steve, for asking about that. It wasn't on my radar, but it is now. Looks like we're coming up to the top here. We haven't gotten a full rejection here from Bitcoin. My bloody nose is itchy. Smokers, man. As a smoker, you can't complain about smokers. That's like law. You can't stand that. Oh, you shouldn't smoke. Go smoke. I smoked for years, man. Do your thing. It's not good for you, but do your thing, man. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Matic was part of the new SEC filing yesterday. That's why it's bleeding. Okay. So it's taking a little bit of a news / fear bleed. Okay. Very interesting. Well, that's enough out of me, guys. I'll be here tomorrow, 8:30. Oh man, I think I got some videos coming out. There's probably one just came out right now. I set it for 12 o'clock. So if you haven't had enough of me yet, there's always more of me coming your way. Trying to make a lot more content recently. We got IMX 9 minutes ago. Quick 3-minute video. We'll share it in the Discord. Videos. Go check out IMX, the pullback areas where we're looking for price to go. But besides that, I gotta go. Gotta go have breakfast, man. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. But we will be here tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. We had the concert last night. That's why we weren't here. So thank you so much. Oh, they had a smoking area outside, but people don't care here, man. They just bring their vapes and their marijuana vapes, and they just have at her. So rock stars. So much love to every single one of you guys. I'm gonna get going. I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys some value today. I know I missed the live stream this morning. I had a nice sleep though, so you can be grateful for my sleep. I'm looking for this short. We'll see if we can get some confirmation bias here at 37,380 to possibly short. However, don't fight the trend too hard. In and out. Pay yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. All that good stuff. So much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Much love. God bless, and have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Peace out.